Hey everyone, it's Jason from EskimoTV.net. Today I'm going to be reviewing A Christmas Carol and What a Christmas, two holiday productions playing at the Alley Theater here in Houston, Texas. And I, as you can tell, have been so busy. I'm just finding the time to record this here in the car while I'm on a trip. And so, sorry, I apologize in advance if the audio quality in video is not what you're used to, but I wanted to get this to you. If you prefer to read my review, you can check that out over at EskimoTV.net. So both A Christmas Carol and What a Christmas are playing at the Alley Theater here in Houston, Texas, just in time for the holidays. One is an adaptation by Alley Theater artistic director Rob Melrose, and the other is a modern version of A Christmas Carol, adapted by Texan playwright Isaac Gomez, that takes place in the present day. If you want to see my thoughts, if you want to read my thoughts, like I said, you can check out EskimoTV.net. I'm going to go through each one. I'm going to start off with A Christmas Carol first. This is a top-notch production brought to life amidst wonderful performances. This rendition, once again, by Rob Melrose, adapted obviously from Charles Dickens. Quote, Alley Theater's website, captures Dickens' witty wording and evocative style to surprise audiences with parts of the familiar story they didn't know were there. So here's kind of the premise, in case you haven't, for whatever reason, taking a look at A Christmas Carol. Ebenezer Scrooge, who in this performance is played by David Rainey, is a miserable man who has many reasons he despises Christmas. One night, his old business partner, Jacob Marley, who's portrayed by Chris Hutchinson, haunts Scrooge as a ghost, telling him 3 spirits will visit him. The story focuses on Scrooge's look at the past, present, and future. The story of A Christmas Carol is a classic tale, and if you are familiar with the story, you are sure to appreciate the twist Melrose has put on this rendition. Scenes designed by Michael Locker and illusion design by Jim Steinmeier create the Christmas magic within the production appear so seamlessly. The scenes and illusions are very well executed. There's a scene when the ghost of Christmas past, played by Elizabeth Bunch, enters the scene, and multiple women with similar clothing and hairstyle are used to appear as if she's entering quickly and exiting from the top, bottom, left, right, center of the stage. I thought that was a really cool effect that they had. Another impressive sequence is when Jacob Marley's ghost, drenched in haunting white makeup, enters Scrooge's home. He does so from the stage through a chimney prop, and it looks very eerie, especially with the lighting design sequence created by Kat Tate Starmer, whose work looked terrific throughout the show. David Rainey as Scrooge delivers a believable, entertaining performance of a miserable elder who does experience true transformation over the course of this production. A Christmas Carol should be a fun time with the family. It's dramatic, holiday festive, and although it is a little long, it has many facets to appreciate. Moving on to the other modern play that's going on. This is a much shorter one, What a Christmas. This is a hilarious, unorthodox comedy that takes place here in Houston, Texas at Whataburger, a popular Texas food chain. And this is a one-woman production led by the talented Brianna J. Ressa, who plays Margot, a fast food worker working on Christmas Eve. Miss Ressa holds the 75-minute show together from beginning to end, and was absolutely a joy to see how she has memorized so much content without having to get a cue from another actor. The upbeat, contagious energy she brought to the performance was quite admirable. This show, like I said, is much tighter than the traditional version of A Christmas Carol because you do not have anyone reacting to our protagonist Scroogeness other than the spirits that herself is portraying. We, the audience, get to see Margot transform from a disgruntled worker to someone who finds freedom, joy, and closure within her life. Throughout the graveyard shift, various spirits take over Margot to communicate with her. Because of this, Ressa assigns different voices to each of these different spirits, and her delivery is often very clever and comical. This production does utilize strong adult language and has a drug reference, but aside from that, is fairly tame. If you have kids, you may want to opt for A Christmas Carol. That definitely is rated G throughout its entire production. But if not, this is a unique, intriguing, and exciting play that I would recommend. These are both wonderful productions that share similarities but are different enough to warrant seeing both. If I had to pick only one show, I would select What a Christmas because it's a little bit less expensive, has tighter pacing, and felt just a little bit more refreshing than A Christmas Carol. However, I did enjoy both of these performances, and so for more information or to get tickets, you can visit at the Alley Theater's website. Thank you so much for checking out my thoughts on A Christmas Carol. If you did enjoy my review, feel free to smash that like button. You can also consider subscribing to the channel where you'll find more reviews from myself. You can also check out EskimoTV.net where you'll find reviews from myself as well as other authors. Thank you all so much for checking this out. Until next time, my name is Jason Escamilla from EskimoTV.net.